You got married by Adele.
Wow. I mean, that's amazing. And we will get on to that, but before
I'll just hoover up that name I dropped.
Yeah. OK, so you should... Adele, who none of us have seen for a while, you are close friends with.
Yeah.
And so you asked her whether she would sing at your wedding, I believe.
Yeah, and she said, "Do you know what? I'll ordain myself and I'll marry her."
Wow.
Yeah, and we did it in her back garden. She even moved a swing ball. Yeah, and she paid for it all.
Wow, that's even better.
How she is the loveliest person ever, and she did everything. It was like the most magical day ever. And then as a treat, she took us to see Celine Dion in Caesar's Palace, yeah? And it was so funny being with her, because we sneaked into the back to see her, because obviously she's Adele and like this. And we're sitting at the back, and we've got hoodies on and stuff, being low-key. And there was this gay in front going, "Celine, Celine! I love you, Celine. Give us a wave, Celine." And Adele was like, "Shall I go and whisper in his ear? Hello?" I said, "You will kill him. You will kill. You will kill that guy. You will kill that guy." That's my Adele. No, but she's absolutely lovely, and it was the most magical day ever.
Who proposed? Did you propose? Did Paul propose?
Paul proposed in Indonesia.
Wow.
Where homosexuality is illegal, which was...
Risky. Adds a frisson to the evening.
I know. I was like, sharp, look around. I'm not even gay. Run. So, but yeah, it's lovely, and of course I said yes, and I didn't think anyone would fall in love with camp people.
Oh, no. But you are hard not to love.
Do you reckon?
Yes,
No one looks at a camp person and goes, "Oh, I wouldn't mind hanging out the back of that." No one says that.
You're confusing lust with love here, though.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. And so, how is married life? How are you finding it? Because this is... we're coming up for a year and a half in pretty soon.
Yeah.
And it is different, isn't it? It is different.
Things change, don't they? You know I love him. We are made for one another.
You are. It's weird, because it shouldn't work, but it does.
Yeah.
Because you're very different people.
Yeah, it's like chicken tikka lasagna. It shouldn't work,
but it's somehow irresistible.
Yeah, you want more.
Tom, what about you? Because you've been, since last time on the show, you've become a father. You've got a little boy now.
Yeah, he's 4 years old. Yeah.
4 years old. Congratulations.
Yeah, we got a weekend full of it. Like, we do Halloween big. My husband's American, so in America, we decorate the house. We've got, like, a kids' party tomorrow, and then trick-or-treating on Monday. So he wants to be... Well, I gave him a choice of lots of different things that he wanted to be, and he chose the Grim Reaper.
I think we've got a picture of you with your son dressed up for Halloween.
This might be last year, maybe.
Yeah, I think it is. Let's have a look.
Yeah, we were Batman and Robin. Yeah.
Which one's which?
Yeah, Batman and Robin. And I made the costume as well. I say made, but, like, a lot of hot glue.
The one you're wearing?
Yeah.
That's the harder costume.
Like
Let's put that up again. I thought you said the Batman, which looks like, essentially, it's a bin bag. Did it take you a while to settle in, or...?
It was just... I think the weirdest moment was when you finally are on your own with your kid, and you know that little human being is, like, solely relying on you to keep them alive. And I think that was the scariest thing. I remember shutting the door and putting him in his car seat and being like, "What the heck are we doing now?"
You can't believe they're letting you go home on your own.
Yeah, I know.
Paloma, what about you? How was lockdown?
At first, it was worrying, but then it became really productive. I conceived a child.
Wow, congratulations.
Just in case anyone at home is wondering if I got on the banana bread too much. And I learnt how to produce music for the first time in my career, and wrote and engineered myself for the first time in 5 albums.
I mean, that's the most productive I've heard anyone be. So you created an album from scratch, and you created a human being from scratch as well.
Yeah, and I was obviously, like, I've got a 4-year-old, so I was ducking in and out of some baking and some phonics.
Yeah. I suspect that's who it was hardest for. I think it was hardest for parents.
I've tasted my own breast milk.
Well, that's fine to taste your own.
And it's very delicious.
How did you get it in your own mouth? Did you have to curl it up?
No, I squeezed it into a glass, and then we had to taste it. The first time, it was just like, well, I think you have to do it just to be like, what's all the fuss about? Babies love it.
Yeah.
What's all the fuss
and
about?
And it's quite sweet.
Oh.
So that's why.
I should have had the cheesecake.
I think you should have, because I bet she didn't need to add sugar.
Oh, really? Oh, what a lovely thing I could have said to her. I bet you don't need to add sugar. It would have been horrible, like some horrible, like, lascivious man.
My goodness, you look so trim, you look so healthy. Has this been a big a fitness kick you've been on?
Yeah, it is a bit, really. I was very overweight, and I just thought I'd take myself in hand.
May I ask how large you got? What was the...
21 stone?
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a tall fella, though.
I've lost nearly 6 of those, so I'm feeling better.
Wow, 6 stone
I
gone.
know.
And how did you do it?
Walking, a lot of walking. I walk 8 miles every morning.
Wow.
Fast, you know.
Yeah.
And,
Power walking.
Kind of. I mean, it's sort of just over 4 miles an hour, roughly.
Do you wear special walking clothes? Could we see those buttocks churning if you're out in the street?
Please, if you... No, don't photograph me.
So are you a morning person generally? So you get up early to do this? Have you always been good in the mornings?
Not in my bad partying sort of days, okay. No. Then, of course, you'd go to bed at 4 or 5 and you'd have to get up at 11 or 12 or something. It was awful. But you know that difference... when you hear the bin man in the morning and you've stayed up all night, it's the worst sound in the world. It's like a stab in the gut. You feel guilt, you feel horror, shame.
Shame, the shame,
yeah.
the shame.
But when you wake up early to the sound of the bin man, you own the day. It's the most glorious feeling.
See, the bin man used to wake up to the sound of you coming home.
Yeah, but you know, you have to... In the end, you are either a lark or an owl, and I think that research has shown this, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That people... it's very hard to shift someone from their natural... and it's true of writers. Some people... you see, I have to get up really early to write. Really, I can't write in the evening.
So you get up and you go straight into it?
Yeah, when I'm on a book, absolutely. Wow. Sometimes, I mean, as early as literally 3:30 in the morning, and then I'll go to bed at 6 in the evening. It's completely bonkers. It's just
and is that just because of the solitude? Because you know you're not going to be disturbed? You know there aren't other things you could be doing?
Mental energy. I feel torpid towards the end of the day, you know? I droop. Sorry, it sounds odd, but I do. I droop at the end of the day.
So you get everything out the way in the morning.
Yes.
Making way for the inevitable evening droop.
Yep, exactly. It's a bad word to have chosen, but you know what I mean.
It's a lovely word, and words, of course, is something that you specialise in. I mean, you know, you love language, and this is kind of what we're talking about today. Droop is a lovely... because it is... Is that onomatopoeia? I suppose it's the sound...
Yeah, droop is a homophone of a type of fruit, isn't it? A droop.
Why, what's the fruit? A droop?
A droop is a type of fruit that isn't a berry, it's a droop.
Is there a fruit called a droop?
Well, it's a type of fruit. A lot of fruits are divided into berries or droops.
Are you doing this deliberately to make me feel bad? Because I've never heard of I wouldn't... If someone said, would you like a droop, I would say, how dare you?
It's not a type of fruit. Fruits are types of droop. So fruits can be berries. A fruit can be a berry, or it can be a droop.
So, no, you see...
It's where the seeds are.
Up to berry, I'm with you, I understand. But this whole droop thing you've introduced into the world of fruit, it's a...
I know. It's weird. I think strawberries are droops, for example, not berries, oddly enough, despite being called that. I know.
I mean, you're a nightmare. I used to have nightmares about being stuck in the lift with you, and now I know what would happen.
The issue was, like, Ben, he drew it up the night before. We had a meeting the night before, and he said, right, for those that are still struggling with what we're doing today...
And they really were struggling.
They were struggling with the concept of a half circle.
The issue I had with it is I look at that board and I go, but that's not to scale. And I thought we were meant to be closer than what the picture actually said.
So you edged, because you went over the line, didn't you?
Yeah, which I thought we were all going to do. So then I look back and they go, oh, no, they're not doing it. I'm like, well, I've already committed now.
Yeah. and the team has received a fine of, is it £2,000 or dollars? What's the...
Yeah.
And so who's paying the fine?
Joe.
Am I? So there wasn't a wind-up.
So do New Zealand, do the All Blacks do their anthem as well? Or they do the haka instead of the anthem?
They do it all.
Yeah,
So they get it, but you just get the anthem?
Yeah.
So you should, why don't we let's push for something, like you could do It's Raining Men or something like that, you know what I mean? To scare them back.
That's pretty well rehearsed by now.
It's convenient that you bring that up, actually, because that's a go-to karaoke song for someone sat on...
Who does that? Who's the go-to karaoke, is that? Tom?
Yeah, that's guilty pleasure.
And you're single.
You're young, you're single, this is your time to shine.
Would you ever write an adult book, a book for adults? I mean, I know adults can enjoy your books.
Yeah, I mean, it all... Because I wrote 2 memoirs, and after that, the publishing company said to me, would I write fiction? And I was a bit scared about writing adult fiction, because I didn't want to write sex scenes.
Yeah.
But now, why not?
I just didn't want to write
You just wouldn't be comfortable writing them or knowing?
I don't want to write them, Jonathan. I don't want to write about sex.
Why not?
Because it's embarrassing.
But you do it, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't want to write about it.
But what, do you ever read a book with a sex scene and enjoy that? I mean, if someone else has written a book with a sex scene in...
Yes.
You don't go, oh, you read it.
No, I read it.
And you presumably quite enjoy it, or
no.
you find it
well,
badly
if
written?
it's obviously relevant to the plot.
OK.
But yes.
So as a writer, then, don't you think that you...
Well,
I mean, have you tried?
No. And I did get... Gilly Cooper I know quite well, and I was interviewing her at the Cheltenham Literary Festival, and she said to me, why haven't you written adult books? Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous, darling. Don't be ridiculous. And I said, I can't write. I just don't think I can write about sex.
So you must have tried. Have you tried writing one?
No! I haven't. And she just said, close your eyes and think of England. Just get on with it. OK.
You're really pushing for the sex scene.
Well, because if that seems to be the barrier
Yeah.
to Claire writing an adult book, I'm saying, just do it, sister.
You could just have a real, like a lazy shag in there, you know? Like, I removed but one of my trouser legs.
Or just a
Do
perfunctory...
people do that?
Yeah.
Seriously, people do that?
Oh, yeah.
That's really lazy.
Yep.
Do they sometimes want to take them off you? Is this you?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
One leg of the tights.
Just one leg of the or like, I mean, I probably haven't taken my shirt off in years.
Wow.
Why would I? You could just move everything to one side.
I think we found an elegant solution to the barrier.
I think also if we teamed up, I can do like the bulk of the plot and the characterisation and all of that, and you just write the lazy sex scenes.
Do you know the jockey A.P. McCoy?
Yes, very well.
He has a full-on sex book.
Well, it is a novel, actually, to be fair, but you're right, there's quite a lot of sex in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you read it, Claire?
Yeah. I skipped through those bits, so that was embarrassing because I know him.
It's full on. It's quite.
Well, it's the racing world, Jonathan.
Is the racing world full of that kind of stuff?
Oh, they never stop.
Wow.
Riding some more. Rider finish.
I might have to start watching it on ITV now.
I think opera is a beautiful art form. It's unbelievable, faultless in some ways, but it's constrictive and there isn't much freedom in it. You kind of have to sing.
Prescribed in some way. Could you still sing opera though, or would you have to retrain to sing?
I definitely have to retrain. I can still do it, but I can't do it, you know, like I should be able to.
And so, do you ever sing it just for fun around the house?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Which arias does one reach for?
I
bet Nessun Dorma comes out occasionally.
No, dude, that's a song for a tenor.
Okay. Well, as I know. Yeah. What about Mio Bambino?
Oh, Mio Bambino Caro.
Yeah.
No, not really.
What?
Yeah, no, not really. It's generally...
What about the beautiful Le British Airways advert?
Oh, it's the Flower Duet. I don't even know its proper name. I know it as the Flower Duet, which
Lakme.
is... Lakme, yes, sorry, that's dreadful.
You ever do that?
Yeah, I could bang out a bit of Lakme every now and again.
Can you do that a little bit now?
No.
Dude.
I'm trying to tell you about my new stuff, but since you're such a little bastard... Okay.
Pecorino. Is that a word even? I don't know.
I have no idea. Un petit peu.
Un petit peu.
Oh, Christ alive, serious?
Get it out, girl.
I know, I got him. That's
wow.
it.
Wow, you still got it. It's still in there. I imagine you would be a dream person to be best man, Stephen.
Well, yeah, I was best man for my colleague Hugh Laurie and for my brother. That was bad because I had an asthma attack. And that's not the ideal place to be, is it?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hold that for the sequel. But as many asthmatics will know, one of the things, if you do get serious asthma, that you're encouraged to do is have an adrenaline syringe about your, in your car glove compartment or somewhere similar, and just because it's intramuscular, you just give yourself a stab. And of course, the fear of having to make a speech is a great surge of adrenaline. So I did get through it, but it was. There was a time when I was just outside the tent thinking. I was sinking to the ground, wheezing, unable to breathe, thinking, how do I get my words of love out to my brother?
If you're the bride, you are pissed on my day.
Alan, strike a pose, strike a pose. Just give us a quick... Just see if you can capture him quick.
What do you want, like, on all fours?
Yes, please.
Stay still. I can't... honestly, this part of my brain just doesn't exist. I can't even...
Ellie, get a move on.
Come on, please. I want cramp. And don't do, like, wonky teeth and massive glasses like they do on Leicester Square. I want proper ones.
Yeah.
Honestly...
You want me to offer a bit of support there? Do you want to have a leave?
No. I just can't do it.
OK, let's have a look.
I can't.
What the holy... Alan, hold it up so everyone can see. Actually, you've kind of sort of got Alan's face right. I mean, you would know. I mean, certainly out of the three of us, you'd know who that was meant to be.
It's mysterious. You can sort of,
It's not. I don't think it's mysterious,
OK,
Ellie.
sorry. I'm trying.
Oh, hold it. The green room had a go at drawing you as well, Alan. Let's have a look at this. So,
It's like being back in the bloody playground. What's going on?
What?
Not too far away from mine. It's you on all fours.
I think it's him on. I think it's him on hormones as well. Oh! I like that one.
Oh, that's not Ramesh. That's not.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's not funny.
Let's hope we saved the best till last. Let's have a look at yours, Stephen. What the I mean, look at his little face. He's proud of it.
I'm proud of that.
He thinks he's done you a favour. Alan has had a wild night out with at least one member of the royal family, I believe.
Well, yeah, I was in a nightclub and then I got this tap on the shoulder and it was like Prince Harry. And I like a bit of ginge. Yeah. So I was like... And he tapped me and said, where's your glasses? Because I'd been, like, doing...
Once again, you are the worst impersonator you've ever had on the show.
Celine Dion was there. She was like, where are your glasses? And then I started doing the dirty wine with him and then I got a bit over-familiar and grabbed his tie, pulled him on top of me. But it's like SAS people were shit, because I didn't even get tasered or anything.
Wow.
I should have been like...
Yeah.
It was like, nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Yeah. I mean... I would love it if his security did still use blow darts. Yeah. When the dive goes right, how close are you to the board when you're going down?
In theory, you want to try and get around about that close to the board. If you're too far away from that, then you get marked down. If you're too close, you also get marked down, and you also probably smack your face on the board.
So they're looking even at they're even looking how close you are to the board when you go down.
Everything. The judges look at the takeoff, the speed of rotation, making sure you got your toes pointed.
He's not a judge, of course, ladies and gentlemen. He's one of Britain's favourite comedy characters. But I love Boris. But how difficult was it for you to resist pushing him in when he was up there? Took a lot of willpower, Tom, I imagine.
Oh, it was, yeah, it was pretty interesting actually taking him up there. I've never heard him like blubber so much in my life. You know,
and
you
he
can
blubbers a lot
imagine.
anyway, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
He's nowhere near the edge, is he? He's about 6 feet back on that thing.
Yeah, he wouldn't go to the edge. He wanted to hold on to the handrail, but he managed to look over the edge, so yeah.
Okay, let me ask you about the trunks, OK?
Yes.
Because I think we'd all like to talk to you about your trunks. They're pretty small.
Yeah, they are.
Do they have to be that small?
I don't know, do they? I don't know. Well, to be honest,
I know it's a lovely image, ladies and gentlemen. I know everyone, and he's a fine figure of a young man, but I mean, I've got a pair here. And, I mean, look at that. I mean, that's just wrong, Tom, isn't it?
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't fit into those.
I can barely get my hand here. Look at that. I know you've had a load of weird jobs, haven't you?
I've been a ghost on a ghost train, a magician's assistant, life drawing model, worked in cafes, worked in retail, worked at Agent Provocateur for 3 years. I used to have a column in the Daily Express when I was 14.
What was that?
Wow.
It was
Very
called
right-wing,
Teen
14.
View, and it was all about. It was like a TV critique, and there was like one article all about how much I love Des O'Connor.
Wow.
Obviously, I too am a homosexual man.
Tell me about the ghost training. What did you have to do as a ghost? Did you...
A ghost, I was... yeah, it was like a sort of arts council-y one, but they got in the carriage and then they'd go past and all these ghost doves would fly out of my chest and then they'd be flying around. It's an illusion called Pepper's Ghost, so it sort of makes them look like they're in the room, but they're not.
Yeah.
So I did that for a bit.
That
I
sounds
did quite a lot of stuff.
What about when you were working with the magician? What did you have like a stage name?
Misdirection.
Wow. Oh, that's good. Nice. That's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, and I worked with doves, rabbits, and was levitated, sawn up, all kinds of things.
I love that you've done all that and your mum still thinks you need something else to fall back on.
There's no way of saying this without sounding a bit mean-spirited, and I don't mean to, but I sometimes wonder when I look at my inbox of a morning of emails, how many will be from people who actually want to say something to me or who want to suggest a dinner or just something friendly? Because 95% of them are people asking me to tweet something for them.
Yeah.
And the only time anybody gets in touch with me now is to ask me to tweet. And, of course, very often it's an extremely worthy thing. I have to say I can't tweet for their comedy channel on YouTube or for their, you know, a film that they're wanting to fund. Or...
What about a film that's coming out in a couple of weeks?
A film, really? A Grimsby. I had one of those very camp dresses, you know, that you have.
Yeah.
And he had a very odd dresser in the theatre. They're the people who dress you, literally dress you. And he was one of those people who would swear in the oddest ways. I remember someone said something he didn't like and he looked after them and went, "May the bird of paradise fly up her shitter." No idea what that meant. But anyway, I remember we went to the theatre bar after a performance and he was there. So I asked him if he'd like a drink. He said, "I have a Grimsby." I said, "Yeah, Grimsby, does the barman know that?" He said, "Try it." I said, "And a Grimsby, please." The barman said, "You what?" I said, "He doesn't know." He said, "It's a small port, you daft." Sorry about the language.
It's very good. It's very good. Joe, could you explain what are we going to do here? What are we going to demonstrate?
We're going to do a small part of rugby union.
This bevelling with your leg.
Anyway, we're going to do a line out. Basically, it involves chucking a bloke in the air.
Thank you for calling me a bloke.
We're going to lob you up.
No, OK, I changed my mind.
Chief's going to lob the ball. You're going to keep your eyes on that and you're going to catch it. You're going to bring it down, you're going to lob it to Ben, and then you'll lob it to Big John.
No, you can lob it to me. OK, I'm ready.
Practice got going up.
Stop pushing my crotch into his face.
It's a highlight.
This is very much like a weekend I once spent in Berlin.
Right, let's go, Tom.
Ready? Come on. Are you... OK.
And jump.
Yeah. OK. We'll go again. We'll go one more time. Are you ready? Are you ready, Tom?
Yeah.
One more time. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? 3, 2, 1. Yeah! You've been rambling and chatting and not making the eye contact with a naked rambler.
No, I got a letter once, though, where we were walking and it started raining very heavily, and the person I was walking with actually wasn't very open and had just started to warm up as it started raining. So I'm looking at my producer going, I to change. I need to put my waterproof trousers on. And she's going like this, no, don't. Keep recording because this is good. So we walk on through the rain. By that time, I'm drenched. So I go into, we're crossing a road and there's a little bus stop there. And I said, I'll just nip into the bus stop and I'll change my trousers, but I have to take them off because they're soaking wet. And then put on waterproof trousers. But I was mucking about and I was describing, like I was commentating on some sports event, taking off the trousers and putting on the waterproof trousers, and she's recording. And it stays in the programme. And then I got a letter from somebody saying it was the most erotic radio they'd ever...
How are you around nakedness generally? Because I imagine you're someone... because you kind of grew up with horses and those... And I always imagine...
Grew up with horses, well, no, everybody's naked.
No, because you're mucking them out, you're hailing hard.
You don't do that naked.
No.
Riding is fully clothed. Fully clothed.
Bet you do that, don't you? You love getting naked.
Yeah, I suppose sometimes you need a wash in the jungle river, yeah.
I'm
but
not
on the
good.
bus stop, but I like that. Good on you.
What? I don't!
Good on you, Clare.
You embrace it.
Yeah, keep stripping off.
Bad with the nudity, really bad. Like, no, absolutely
Well,
not.
what do you mean you're really bad with it?
No, I just don't like... I don't know. No, group nudity, no.
What about if you're in a swimming pool or a changing room, then you're OK with it?
No, I'm not really. I'm trying to get better because I want to, girls and women particularly, to feel fine about their bodies, and it doesn't matter what any of us look like, and just get on with it. Thank you. Yes. I think. I do think there's far too much attention on women and visual appearance. Men don't get judged so much. I mean, a little bit. You do a little bit, but, most men don't get judged on their visual appearance and are stronger for it.
Yeah.
But women are all the time.
We haven't grown up feeling we have to look a certain way, whereas most young women do feel that way.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk a little bit about Adele again, though, because she hosted your wedding, which is a magnificently generous gesture. I know you're very close. And you attended her 30th birthday bash recently.
Yes.
Which must have been an exciting... I imagine that was a fun party.
Oh, she throws a great... The thing is, people listen to her music and think she's just sitting at home playing solitaire with a cat. She throws great parties.
Yeah. Well, she's a fun character. So
she's great.
Was there a theme to the party? Was it a
It was the Titanic, yeah. Wow. The movie.
The movie, not the actual event.
Yes, that was it. And you had to go as someone on the Titanic. Okay. Now, I overthought it. My Paul went as the old lady.
Yeah.
And then I went as the unsinkable Molly Brown, Kathy Bates.
Yes.
And, when I turned up there, everyone had put a lot of effort in, but, when you've overthought it, and it was like, I looked shit. I looked absolutely shit. And there was a lot of famous people there. And then I remember, Tom Ford.
Yeah.
I went up to him, when you're a bit pissed, I thought, I'll have it. I said, I'm the unsinkable Molly Brown. And he looked me up and down and went, oh, you'll sink.
You're living on a farm now. I've toyed with the idea. I think everyone thought, wouldn't it be lovely to give up living in the city and go and live on a farm? Is it what you hope?
Well, Paul's a farmer. So I go down. I love the city, and then I go down and he looks after all the animals and stuff. But, I mean, you think it's all, going to be like this. It's just shit and death. It's like Game of Thrones down there, honestly. Things are having sex with things they shouldn't do. Things are dying.
Yeah.
And you know what he does as well? He didn't tell me. He names the animals. I'm sitting down there, I'm watching Pointless. He runs in. Rihanna's dead. Rihanna's dead. She's dead. I said, what? Dead? She's like, hit by a tractor. I'm like, what? Rihanna's a duck. Rihanna's a duck.
He needs to warn you if he's doing that.
I know.
Okay. And Paul O'Grady has the farm next door, is that right?
Well, no, that's it. He's down the road.
Oh, he's down the road?
Yeah.
Paul O'Grady's down the road and Julian Clare is over there as well,
Yeah, Julian Clare lives next door, honestly.
I mean, it's changing the face of modern farming.
I know.
You did some stand-up comedy, didn't you?
Well, no. I mean, I was delusional at the time. I was working in a bar, which is where most of my stories start, because I did 14 years as a barmaid. And they were like, what do you want to do? We've got to put events on. And I was like, I'm going to do, a stand-up pub quiz. And I called myself Pavlova Latart. But it was just terrible. It didn't work. And nobody laughed ever. And I had no material.
Never held me back.
Yeah. I feel like now I do shows and people are always like, I love your stand-up. And I'm like, it's not stand-up, that's just me. I feel like it's much easier to be funny when nobody expects you to be funny.
Well, also, I guess if they're...
It's like awful when you're like, I'm a comedian.
But you are naturally funny. I mean, you have a sense of humour. When I've seen you,
I like
you
to
are
think
funny
I've
on
got a
stage.
sense of humour. I mean, in the face of adversity, I definitely do.
Yeah.
I'm like, everything goes wrong and it's me going... really uncomfortably.
Like what? Does stuff go wrong on stage?
Just, oh no, that doesn't bother me. I mean, like, awful things like death and... like, terrible, harrowing situations.
I mean, sometimes we all react differently. We all have a different way of processing.
It's just like, too much trauma. It's like the trauma response is like, ha-ha!
But how's the acting go? Because you've been in Pennyworth for quite a while now, haven't you?
Well, yeah, but it got axed.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I'm a failing actor now. So, I was in Pennyworth for 3 seasons and I loved it. She was quite a kick-ass character that I enjoyed. It was like a nice change from being a mum of 2 kids to going and beating the shit out of men constantly.
Do you read reviews? Do you take to heart what people say?
When I put my first album out, I had the worst review of my career. He said, sometimes you go into a shop and you see beautiful wrapped confectionery in an amazing glistening foil and you feel so drawn to that chocolate bar and then you unravel it and realise it's just a piece of shit. But, like, I thought this was so funny because at the time I didn't sort of know I was going to be a singer. It wasn't like a thing I thought was going to happen to me, so I was already just thinking it's all a bit weird anyway. And I just was like, ha ha ha! I told you I laughed at everything.
That reaction, there you go.
And then I framed it and had it on my wall, but I've lost it. I just thought it was so funny.
I'm glad you've lost it, though, because even though it's a way of dealing with it, it's a horrible thing for someone to
the law
write.
of attraction. Yeah, but now I'm 6 albums in. If everyone at home buys this one...
Yeah.